Hello and welcome. I'm picking up on an energy of somebody who has been trapped. It's at first you were pushed out. At first others didn't want you around. So they specifically said leave or get away, like go away from me. And you were pushed away, and I see you went on this journey. You had to find your independence, and you've been very independent for a long time. And you're dealing with a lot of energies that you picked up along the way, along with some baggage from the past. You're really hoping for the sun to come out. You're looking for this to end. Something needs to end. It's very heavy and long held. You don't want to be there anymore. You feel like you've shed your skin, and you feel like you've been blocked as well. And you don't understand why you're trapped. I see you scattered, a little frantic. Navigating the new life you have. And it's not new, it's not a new life you just created, but it's the life that has become of you. So it looks like you got trapped in a portal, meaning you just opened up an energy. You opened up a particular energy into your being and gave power to it. So instead of being fully in your power and being fully capable of being in charge of your decision making, you've handed your power away in some way to an individual. It could be potentially many, we'll see. Tell the truth. Are you telling the truth to yourself? I feel like you know the truth, but you are swimming in really murky waters, so things seem confusing. Because if you hand your power away, it's hard to identify whose power it is. It's almost like you now identify this as an external power. All right, I got a message. Okay, so I don't really want to say, you might be able to read it, but what I'm seeing is there is a masculine energy, a dominating man-like energy that you've given your power to, whoever you are. It can be another man. But because you were casted out and alone, and you had to do this independent thing, and it was a struggle, and you're dealing with the portals that you've opened, you identify yourself as somebody who is honest and tells the truth. But you may have gotten caught up in some lies. You may have gotten caught up in some drama. And this masculine energy isn't making it any easier for you at all, because they have a doctrine, they have a method, they have a strategy to encapsulate, to cage you in, or to trap your energy, because they're using your energy. They feed off of it. Men take energy from women, women give energy to men. And then this gentleman, Kevin Samuels, came out. And it's not literal, it's just from my imagination. But what I'm seeing is, oh, and this came right back on top, because you're being censored. Almost like you can't even you can't say what you feel or think, or when you do, it's like they laugh. I feel like you say things and they just laugh at you because they think you're entertainment. You're very entertaining to somebody. They throw stones and they laugh at you. But it's weird because they're also showing up as some sort of support in your life. So it's confusing. Ooh, okay, they both wanted live with more intention. Everyone has a plan until they get punched in the face. Mike Tyson. I really hope you didn't get punched in the face. Because usually I would laugh at that, but I didn't feel humor. I didn't feel funny. I almost feel like this person is controlling you. And you're seeking independence. You want this to end. You want this relationship to end. But again, you've opened these portals and you don't know how to close them. You don't know how to you're navigating very treacherous waters. You just want to have fun. And you really want to see the sunshine again. You want to feel the sun on your skin. You want to feel bright and enlightened. Like you want to have happiness back in your life, the joy that you miss. And you're confused on what happened to it. Where is it? Where did I leave it? Where is it? Tell me more about this gentleman. I don't know if I want to call him that. Tell me more about this person. This whoever. Could be your boss. Could be a brother, parent. Anybody. Tell me more about them. Something's over here. Trendsetter. So you look up to this person. You think that they have a good sense of, like they're not a follower. They certainly have their, like I said, they have this methodology to them. They have their leader. They lead what they do. They don't follow orders from anyone. And maybe that's what you like about them, because you're seeking this independence, even though you've been independent, but you're also trying to be independent from this person for some reason. And that's where that controller energy comes in. You really believe in them. New management came out yesterday. I clearly keep picking up on, because that 3 of these cards came out yesterday. That 3 of these cards came out multiple readings. And that's telling me that there's a pattern. There's an energetic signature that I'm following. And new management, you're trying to get new management in your life. This person is managing you. It could be literally your manager. A lot of times, creative people, fluttery people, those that don't really work in the linear world, need like a manager to run their life, because it's too complicated to focus on creative work or flow and free and feminine energy when there's so many regulations and rules and all that kind of stuff. So whoever I'm picking up on, you have a controller in your life that isn't, what's the word? I want to say not working in your best interest. Live with more intention. Okay. Let's see what we can get out of this deck. Least dig. Deck. I said deck. That didn't sound right. Okay. Shut up. Stay dedicated to your path, your ascension, independence. Your independence is a good thing. Something about your independence is a good thing. Black Wall Street came out. Black Wall Street came out. I don't know if that connects to your person specifically. Maybe they talk about it. Maybe there's something that just connects the dots. But also, this represents when a collective people, which could be showing up as you, tried to build themselves up. So you could have been trying to build yourself up, and they burn it down. They tear it down. You're not going to be equal to us or better. That's the vibe. This person doesn't want you to see your greatness, because the way that you would outshine them would illuminate the truth about them, because then you'd have to tell yourself the truth. Because right now, the power that you've given this person, you believe it's their power, but it's actually your power. Because this energy has taken from you. You've given your power to them, they've taken it. And then every time you try to build yourself up and gain some sort of independence, they tear you back down. Because everyone has a plan until they get punched in the face. That's the same energy. You're building that Black Wall Street. You build it up. You build this culture, this community within yourself even, because you got cells in your body that work as a community. You have an army in your body that works to fight off immunity. Let's just not rhyme right now. But that vibe is what I'm picking up on. You're trying to build yourself up. You could be trying to get stronger. You could be trying to get emotionally stronger, mentally stronger. Yeah, fairies came out. You know, for me, that represents a type of person that doesn't get caught up in 3D materialism very much. It's a very fluttery energy. It's a very air-like energy, air-headed, flows into the realm of, you know, not really thinking about the steps and the plans and the organization of stuff. It's just like a person that goes around and is free. It's a free spirit. It's a free-flowing spirit. But at the same time, it's like maybe there's a subtle whisper that's trying to get into your mind to let you understand what's happening. Because if you first showed up as the scapegoat here, which is that character that's blamed for everything. You're blamed for everything. So if you started off like that before you even met this person or these people or whatever, you were already in that energy signature where you felt the shame and guilt for being who you are. And then you, in that vulnerable state, hand away your independence and power to this person, because when you attach, it's like you feel safety because someone's there to guide you and to lead you. But in that connection, you've learned that's not what's happening. This person's taking your energy and your power from you. And they laugh at you. They literally laugh at you. You think it's cute. Like, oh, they laugh at me because you are funny in some way, but they're laughing at you. There's a difference. It's not cute the way they're laughing at you. Emotions. It's just emotions taking me over, caught up in sorrow, lost in the song. I don't know what shit. If you don't come back, come home to me, darling. There's nobody left in this world to hold me tight. So you have a strong attachment to this person where, like, a lot of times what they teach us in psychology to psychologists, because there's this dynamic between people that have been traumatized, and a lot of times we take our emotions and we hand it to another person to deal with. And because they, how do I say this? When you can't regulate your own emotions and you can't handle your emotions because they're chaotic, and you hand them to another person, this other person, if in safe hands, it's great. But if they have bad intentions to use and abuse and attack and hurt you, or just, even if it's just using you, I know that sometimes it's not the extreme. Sometimes it's the simple fact that it's using you. They see a need that you have that they will fulfill. And a simple act of just using you for inspiration, for sex, for money, there's so many different things people use each other for. And it's even like what you're doing. You're using this person to contain your emotions. They make you feel safe in some way because you felt shame and guilt from where you originated from. And you can't tell yourself this truth because you forgot. You've left it in the past somewhere where you don't believe in yourself. That's why Live with More Intention is here, because if you just go around and give yourself away to people, give your entirety to somebody that you don't fully trust. And I know we throw that word around, oh, I trust this person. Do you really though? Because why are we here talking about this, you know? Somebody doesn't trust somebody here. Whether you tell yourself that or not. Like, I feel like you tell yourself you do trust this person, but you don't. You trust this person in your illusion. Let's keep going. Extreme. What's extreme? What's extreme? Intruder. Yeah. This person is intruding on you. I'm telling you. This person is so in your energy and parading around like it's theirs, because we are dealing with psychopaths and narcissists in this reality, period. Because it's not to say everyone is one. Hear me. A lot of us just have remnants, little pieces of those qualities of a narcissist, for example. But if you are in this fairy-like, free-spirited energy where you just float around, you don't think ahead, you don't plan, you don't strategize, you don't do none of that, but you're very, very powerful. You somehow make things happen, whatever. And you find this type of individual, because they see you, trust me, they see you. And when you do that, it's a battle to escape, because you slowly, minute by minute, lose yourself, because you have given yourself to this person in some way. This person has control over you. Chemistry, exactly. Like, you see how, so what did I write? Identifies the substance of which matter is composed, investigating their properties and the way they interact, combine and change in the use of these processes. See, that's just dumb, because that's not what I was, that's the physical, like, literal stuff with the science in the lab. But when you think of chemistry, of how when two come together, why you have chemistry with someone, you know, as a scapegoat, you're showing up as a scapegoat. You can have chemistry with the wrong people easily. It's not always chemistry like You know what I'm saying? It's not always, oh, this chemistry feels good and this is going to be good for me. That's not always the case. This chemistry, we don't like. We don't like this chemistry. Because what this chemist is doing, this alchemist of yours, this person you're connected to, is the way that they're using their abilities, their talents, their gifts, their powers, whatever, is to take from other people. I remember I had a coworker one time, and we asked what his superpower would be, and he said, well, I would just absorb other people's superpowers. That would be my superpower. We were like, oh shit, like that's smart. But at the same time, that's definitely a villain, because he, and this fool, from what I understand, is now in a bad situation. So it's like karmically, no details. So you see what I'm saying? There are people that literally, they don't think like, oh, I would fly, I would freeze time, I would teleport. No, he would take other people's energy. That's his superpower. Like, okay, great, smart, intelligent. Like, we got to be careful about people out here. People, you know, people a little crazy. All right, I want some animals. I want to see this person's energy through animals, because animals have an interesting way to communicate how people are. You know, I bet you my dog would have a lot to say. She never takes me to the park. Lies. I take you to the park at least 3 times a week. Most of the time. Sometimes more. A couple weeks ago, we were at the park, every day. Every day. And it's 44 acres. Ooh, getting a weird message. So this dragonfly came out, which is like ancestors and the unseen, the mist in the air. And I was like, and it came out reversed, and it was like, yeah, this person sees what you see because of you. Like, you came into their energy, and they're like, ooh, I like what she sees, or whatever. And they somehow, see how the moth is right there too? You see that? Look at that vibe. How do I do it? Look at it. These upside down night, okay. They see you as their connection, but you see them as your connection to the material. That's why it's an energy exchange. It's a transactional type of relationship. It's like, you give me this, I'll give you that. But at the same time, for some reason, you specifically are feeling controlled, trapped, and like there's an intruder in your energy, like you want independence. Like, why are you trying to escape? You know? Why do you want new management? Why are you trying to change things if you don't like it? Because this person's not compromising with you. You're dealing with somebody who's very comfortable with the way things are because they're on top. This is not an equal relationship. They're taking your, and I want to say, ooh, I see them taking your pure essence, because like a dragonfly, think of how delicate that being is. You don't catch them, you let them fly, you let them be, you let them flow, let them go create, let them go dance and flutter around. This person's not doing that for you. This person's a controller, not a provider. I just got a text, was an accident. What's that about? eagle in reverse as well. You get them high. You literally are a drug for this person. I see how you make them feel on top of the world. You make them feel like the top dog, okay? Like top predator, top everything. Like they are on top of the world in your energy. Because letting you go means they're regular. Like they feel so enamored. Like you are gassing this person up to the point where they refuse to let you go. They have you trapped in this indoctrinated, systematic plan because they're a trendsetter. They're a leader of some kind. They are guiding you and leading your path, creating structure that makes you feel safe. But the reason this person, but remember they laugh at you. This person, and their intentions is to prey on your vulnerable, how do I say it? Okay, show me you. How are you showing up? This is what they're taking from you. Like I see this eagle taking the pureness of this dragonfly's gentleness, subtleness. It's very subtle what you're doing, but it's every day. You're just doing these, see? Subtle and gentle. Look at you. You're showing up as this mouse. They're showing up as an eagle and you're showing up as a mouse. It's so subtle. Yeah, and it's a lot of intelligence, okay? A lot of strategy is being used here. And that's the same intelligence they're using, you're gonna have to tap into. You're also in their energy. So we're gonna have to get strong, okay? We're gonna have to remember who we are, okay? And decide, do we want to be powerful? So whoever you are, you're like a mouse. You're like, I don't want to be powerful. It doesn't matter what you want to be. There's this quote, or I don't know where it is in the Bible, but it says something like, if God gives you gifts, right? God says, here, I give you the talent of this. I give you the gift of that. Whatever your thing is, or many things are, if God gives you something and you do nothing with it, but give it to this person and allow them to trample in this world like this, when it's time for you to review that with the Creator, it's going to be a question as to what did you do with your gifts? You know, what did you do with this stuff? And when you think and you say, oh, well, I just gave it to other people. I just gave away my gifts. That's where you have to like really think about it. That's the power you're giving away. You're giving away that kind of power. And if it's being used by somebody who thinks that they can, it's the same reason certain information and knowledge has to be hidden, because you can't just give everyone access to things, because you have people like that character I gave you, my ex-coworker, who would just steal and kill and destroy through the energy of evil, right? Stealing is not a good vibration. Taking from somebody else is not a good vibration. This is a serious matter, okay? Take it back. Like the tiger, okay? Tiger ain't playing. This is your energy that you have decided you don't have. This is what you're posing as, because we are creators. We are walking around in this reality, very, very capable of this, okay? Which is that independence you seek. It's that spark that you need to be and to be a presence, to be known, to be seen, to be heard, and to get what you want and desire and need. This tiger doesn't take more than it needs. It's hungry, it's gotta eat, it's gotta feed its babies, and there's time for play and leisure as well, right? Who's eating who here, okay? This is the powerful you that needs to come out, not the mouse. The mouse is who you've been for a while. We need the mouse to take a nap. Go back, take a nap, chill. There's time for the mouse, for sure. There's nothing wrong with being a mouse. But at this moment, the tiger needs to come out because the eagle can't with the tiger, okay? This isn't even a battle, right? This isn't even a battle. Actually, maybe it is, but that's not the point. You have a chance. You're not gonna just like roll over and let this eagle eat you. Nope. You come out the sky, you come with all your speed, you can do all the power, you can use your talons, use your beak, but I have teeth too. And I'm gonna, come on. Tigers are fast too. Everyone has a plan until they get punched in the face. Mike Tyson. That's such a warrior energy. This is activating your inner warrior. You're right. I haven't seen these in a while. We're about to talk to the ancestors. Not that we aren't, but this is a good visual for me from them. Let's just keep going because I need to shuffle. Psychological. I'm going through the energy of you discovering, my gosh, am I, like, you're like, am I doing this? Could I possibly? It's like this epiphany, discovery, awareness, energy. See how that fell right on top? Let's see what the ancestors have to say. The medicine wheel. There's that eagle again. The medicine wheel. We're gonna read this one before we I got the eye of the tiger, the fire, dancing on the line, 'cause I'm the champion, and you're gonna hear me roar. Oh. What is going on? Okay, one more. You're gonna hear me roar. Okay. The medicine wheel is a sacred hoop with the 4 cardinal directions well marked. It represents the cycle of life, the cycles of nature, and the circular pattern of our cosmos. It has been used for millennia in indigenous culture to bring harmony and well-being to a village. Its directions symbolize the 4 steps the shaman takes to become a person of power and wisdom. To manifest clear blue skies in your life, it is important that you take a look at certain aspects of your being. Enter the medicine wheel from the south and reflect on how you are still clinging to events from the past. Continue to the west and notice which relationships are toxic and drain your energy. Step into the north and ask yourself, do I know my passions and show it? End at the east direction, visualizing how you want to live in the next chapter of your life. It is up to you how much time you spend in each direction. Minutes, days, or months. But when you are done, make sure to step outside the wheel and contemplate your journey. You must not postpone your healing journey any longer. It can be difficult to start, but you must find the inner strength to step into the medicine wheel, or you may lose your opportunity. There's many ways and many paths to choose. Many paths. Choose the one you resonate with most. Once you have found it, the only mistake you can make is not to follow it. Go boldly. Okay? Go boldly. We about to take this eagle out. That's the vibe we need to have right now. We taking this eagle out. I got the eye of the tiger. You got the eye of the tiger, chakra? You got the eye of the tigers. Corn at the bottom. Never really liked this card. Probably because it requires a lot of patience for harvest, right? I think that the struggle of patience is hard for you, of what it requires for you to end this, to complete this internal battle that you're facing, to figure out how to get to the end of this battle. It's like, it's not just with this person, it's more of a signature. This is your current struggle. Maybe it's been this way for a long time with this individual, but I think it's more of been this way a long time inside of you battle. And right now it's time to be a tiger and defeat an eagle. Maybe last time it was a bear. Maybe next time it'll be a fox. But for this moment, we need to find the power that accesses the truth that you have turned off, that you have denied yourself because this person has given you too many thoughts and theories as to why they are great and you are not, you know? You need them. I see them. You need me. It's me. You need me. It's all me. No, fool. Go take a nap. Go take a nap, and then I'm gonna go get in my car and I'm gonna leave. Pack a bag and get out of there. I think, sorry. I think a lot of times we empathic creatures, the ones that care deeply for for others specifically, because it's not always for yourself. A lot of times empaths don't have a deep love for themselves. Actually, I think originally they do. We do. And then maybe someone tells us we don't. Stop. Okay. Yeah, you gotta, it's chess, not checkers. Chess requires thought out strategy and plan. Checkers is just 1, 2, 1, 2. My dog is mixed with husky and her hair's everywhere. We've got to come up with a plan, and it's got to be smart. You got to outsmart this person, and that might be challenging. That is challenging. Oh, yeah, they are. Yeah, clear vision, like a boss belt, like a boss. And again, you're feeling like this mouse. So witchcraft, glitter, and a new job came out. I don't know. Why is that here? It fell right on your energy. Glitter, witchcraft. I almost feel like you guys might have some, what is that? Okay. So part of your power comes from part of your power is in your ancestral lineage, where in your roots, you have access to power. So witchcraft, glitter, new job. So I feel like you're discovering something deeper within yourself that may have been passed down to you. That's what this person sees, and they want it because they don't have it. It's in your bloodline. It's in your roots. You need to dig, you need to go take your shoes off and get into the earth and listen. And when this person comes and talks to you, you need to not listen to them. I almost feel like this person every time you get close, they come and mess with your head, and it's annoying. Like, you need to find a space, and it's got to be more permanent though. Like, I really truly feel like you're around somebody, whether it's, like I said, I don't know who this person is. I just know their vibe, and they're a controller. The pressure they put on you it's just unbearable. It's like, it's suffering. I don't like it. I want it to go away. And you have the power within you, within your deep roots. You just got to access it. I'm going to leave that here. That's what I have today. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.